comic book lovers. It is I, Chris, your broke comic book collector. I'd like to welcome you to another episode of Comic Question of the Week. This is week 35. This week's question: have you ever found that gem out in the wild while you're hunting? And I don't mean in a comic shop. I mean, you stop at an antique store or a thrift store and you happen to find that gem sitting there on that table. I can honestly say, no, I haven't. But I keep looking. Now, in my area, we have Salvation Army and Goodwill. There's a couple of small mom and pop, hole in the wall kind of antique shops. And I stop in every once in a blue moon and I never find anything. Now, for me to go to a nice thrift store or antique shop, I like antique shops, or like where somebody has an old barn and that's where they have all their stuff in this old barn, this huge barn. For me to go to somewhere like that, I have to go maybe 45 minutes to an hour away in either direction. And for that, I have to make a day out of it. And I am not making a day out of driving all over Northeast Ohio looking for these antique stores. Now, my wife and I have been that far away, and if we happen to notice one, usually on the way back, that's when we stop, and that's when I look, and that's when I find nothing. So that's my answer. No, I have not found that gem in the wild yet, but I do keep looking. How about you? Have you ever found that gem while you're out in the wild hunting somewhere in an antique shop or somewhere like that? Let me know down below. I'd love to know your answer. My name is Chris. This is my channel, Broke Because of Comics. And comic lovers, I will see you in the next video.